Yeah, buddy. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Childish back at it again with the next subscriber showcase. Next one up is Sil. This one he's been waiting for almost 2 weeks now, so I'm excited to get this one out. I had the opportunity to record his fight, but it was right in the middle of the Comp to Us weekend down in Cali. So finally got around to it, and now it's time to go ahead and give it up here. So let's go ahead and take a look at his arena defense, guys. We'll talk about some pros or cons, and then show you the arena match at the end of the video. So his team is Tyron, Chloe, Veramos, and Bella. So let's take a look at this particular setup here. All right, 121 Tyron. Wow. So he's rocking the Despair broken set. As you can see right here, speed, attack, accuracy. Definitely trying to get it done when it comes to getting the most speed as possible. Yeah, not too bad, not too shabby. Accuracy is good. Crit rate is low. So I guess we're gonna lack a little bit on the DPS side, but obviously it looks like he's trying to utilize this for the CC aspect, so he could take advantage of the fast speed and land his stuff with his accuracy and whatnot here. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's see. Looks like he's rocking plus 15 or higher on the speed subsets, which, in all reality, guys, when you're talking about like top end units that you're using for whatever PvP aspect, arena or guild wars, that's definitely a great goal to shoot for. Plus 15 speed runes on all runes when you're talking about trying to incorporate a very speedy unit. Obviously, you don't want to increase the speed so much that it throws off the synergy of your team. But if your ultimate goal is to bring a very, very fast comp, then plus 15 speed is great all around, and then as many plus 20 runes as you can get for speed in addition. So Chloe is up here. Swiftwell, definitely a common setup for people that use. He's rocking speed, hit point, defense because he needs that speed substat, as you can see right here on the plus 15. Overall, really good. I do feel, and I've made this comment before, guys, when we're talking about our arena defense, I do believe that even though maybe some runes are not as good as others, I would say I wouldn't take any chances on having any runes that are, not maxed out, especially in a 2-4-6 spot. Even though, this particular unit is not a, hit point, it's a hit point based unit, which obviously would take advantage of this, and he might not want to max it out because it's, there might not be any added bonus or whatever. I do believe there is a little added bonus, guys. I would not take any situation a chance. There's definitely plenty of fights that have been shown time and again where it gets down to the nitty gritty, and you definitely won't want to lose out on a fight because of that, 14% defense mitigation that you might have been able to take advantage of. So that's the only recommendation right there. And then, of course, this one I can see why he hasn't taken it up to plus 12. Not a very good rune. Just waiting on something that he can switch out later on. So yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But continuously, keep on farming those runes, baby. Keep on farming those runes. All right. Let's see what we got right here. Looks like a Veramos, Violent Nemesis, Speed, HP, HP. So as you guys can see right here, plus 20 speed. That's definitely a great reason to keep that particular rune. It's unfortunate because he loses so much on the overall potential of the unit having an absurd amount of hit points on him, with the percentages. But it looks like he's trying to use it again as a CC, as a turn denial kind of a unit. So all the units in general are not going to be too tanky. So he got the speed where he wants it to be. Not too bad, not too bad. Hopefully he can find himself a decent rune that can replace that in the future. Next one up, we got Violent Focus here, speed, hit point, hit point. Not too bad substats overall, looking pretty good. Great accuracy on this one here. Unfortunately, the speed is in the prefix, so it can't be upgraded. Not a lot more that you can offer this particular unit when speed, hit point, and accuracy are all there. But looking at the other runes, I mean, he's already doing a pretty good job as far as getting himself a fair share of speed and accuracy. Accuracy is great. You definitely want to be in that 40 to 50 and 50% range or more without using an accuracy rune on 6. Definitely the goal to shoot for. End game stuff I would love to see. Some kind of either Violent Nemesis if he's utilizing it for AD mostly. But if not, Violent Revenge is always a great combo for those comps on the AO. Going up against those Veramos comps, I see a lot of times where that Veramos wants to try to get that Bella done right away. And that extra defense that break after you get on Veramos, it's really strong. It's really strong. Get rid of that. Be able to take out that Veramos stupid quick. All right, stupid quick. So, looking at his setup overall, I like the idea of the crowd control, right? But I think he's kind of going about it all wrong. It seems like he is um, trying to do like almost like a little bit of hybrid, where he's like, I want to provide CC, right? I want to provide a little CC team, but I also want to heal, right? And I also want to keep my units alive. Well, in all reality, a hybrid team at your stage of the game is not really going to be, you know, reasonable. How do I say? It's gonna. I mean, it's just gonna get exploited quite a bit. You're better off going with either a full blown like, tanky setup or whatnot, or just a full blown yellow. So of course, as you guys know, I'm loving that aggressive approach, and you guys have seen um, time and time and again a couple of my yellow comps, especially one that was a speed based yellow comp that I utilized. Um, uh, what was it? Tyron, Veramos, Orion, and Spectra, and it actually did really well. It threw a lot of people, it caught a lot of people off guard. So I would love to see him try that in the future. So my recommendation to you, since you're only rocking Conquer 2 and you're at a stage where teams like this can be exploited really well, I would say since you do have an absurd amount of speed on Tyron, why not go for the yellow comp? I mean, take a look here. I mean, this is without question some strong units. You got yourself Tyron with some 226 speed, 210 speed here on Vertihill, rocking this Swift Revenge. So you got the opportunity to get yourself a little bit, some extra turns with a revenge set. In addition, your hit points are actually not too bad. Then of course you got yourself the 200 speed Veramos for that third slot, and then the fourth slot. What was the one that I was looking at? Ah, yes. You don't have it 6-star yet, but I'd actually like to see Varus in this comp. So, um, a lot of people might say, it's not the greatest, whatever. But you got to look at its skill set here. If you guys haven't taken an opportunity to look at it, you got yourself an ability that has the opportunity to do damage, and his damage is based on speed, which is obviously what he's going to be set up on. In addition, if you critically hit the unit, which is a way of specking him, right? You have yourself the ability to provide even more CC. And of course, he has himself his own passive to allow him to be a little bit more tanky and a little self-sustained there. In addition, you got yourself a set of attack and defense breaks. So with him being a neutral element, he's definitely going to go for those light-based units. The teams that are bringing in those Bellas, taking out those healers right away. If there's no light unit, he has the ability to target anybody and go for it. Now, why is that super strong? Obviously having the opportunity to allow your team to be focused down on a particular unit is going to be great. In addition to having yourself, the opportunity to stun. So you got 1 CC'er, 2 CC'er, and then 3 CC'er. Okay. The only way that I can say like long term that this can be improved is if you've seen a couple of top Guardian 3 players. Some of the things that they play around with is utilizing their Vertihill with either a little bit more of a revenge, like a double revenge nemesis kind of approach to get more opportunities for revenge, seeing that this is a unit that people all go for. But if your speed's not there, then I like the swift revenge. In addition, you got yourself some people that actually rock a they have a very high despair set of speed, and they rock like a despair revenge to add not just the opportunity to improve your attack gauge, but another opportunity yet again to stun the opponent. So again, my particular comp, I would say for your level, is just play around with the speed yellow comps. Tyron, Vertihill, Veramos, and Varus. I think that would be one way to go. You could make a reason for throwing in Arya. I mean, you already got our 6-star, but obviously you'd have to play around with the runes. The runes are not where they need to be in order to take advantage of this. But yeah, it's definitely you got a lot of units here that you can play around with to your advantage, and I'd love to see you try it in the future. So that is it, guys. We'll go ahead and call the video right there. Thank you all for tuning in. It's your boy Childish, or Childish Plays checking out. Take care, and we will see you in the arena match.
That's how we do it, yeah. That's how we do it.